Coming up, males competing in female sports. Welcome to Just Facts News, where we bring you thoroughly vetted facts that other newscasts have ignored or distorted. In a recent episode of CNN's flagship news show, anchor Jake Tapper introduced a segment on transgender athletes by stating,
"A day after President Trump's executive order last month, the NCAA changed its policy, and now only athletes assigned female at birth are allowed to compete on women's teams in the NCAA.
And to make sure you didn't miss the message, CNN's Bryn Gingras closed out the segment by reporting,
recent research has shown that a majority of Americans think trans athletes should compete on the teams that match the sex they were assigned at birth.
Here's what CNN failed to tell you. Sex is not assigned at birth, as transgender campaigners commonly claim. Instead, it is genetically determined at fertilization, except in cases of rare congenital disorders. Tapper also used the term gender identity in the segment. But before activists co-opted the word gender to make it about subjective, mutable feelings and sociological roles, Webster's Collegiate Dictionary simply defined it as distinctions in grammar between males or females. In this CNN episode, Gingras interviewed a biological male named Sadie Schreiner, who became an all-American collegiate runner by competing against females. Gingras then reported,
Schreiner, a trans woman, was following NCAA rules, taking medication to keep testosterone at nearly undetectable levels in order to qualify.
To drive that point home, CNN aired Schreiner stating,
"For 3 years now, my testosterone has been so low that it's undetectable on a single lab result. It's shrank my ligaments, it's made me shorter, it's made me weaker."
Here's more of what CNN failed to tell you. A study published by the journal Sports Medicine in 2020 found that strength, lean body mass, muscle size, and bone density were only trivially affected by the testosterone suppression meds that biological males use to compete in female sports. This gives them a major performance advantage and has safety implications in sports where strength is critical, like wrestling and boxing. Likewise, a 2021 study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that lean body mass and muscle area in trans women remain above those of biological women even after 36 months of hormone therapy. Thus, a 2024 paper in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports concluded that the Olympic Committee's framework for transgender competitors does not protect fairness for female athletes. Another key point that CNN left out of this segment is that transgender sports mandates have forced females to undress in front of males and to be exposed to male genitals in locker rooms. This accords with the very definition of sexual violence in a prominent CDC study on the issue. Per the study, sexual violence includes the unwanted exposure of sexual body parts. So when CNN covered this important and controversial issue, they did so in a manner that created a very skewed impression of reality. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next time for more thoroughly vetted facts that other newscasts ignore or distort.